Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video is the Look for Less challenge for April with Yami from the and also Courtney, which is her co-host from Creative on the Cheap. My look for less is this window pane from Magnolia, and the original piece is $88 as you can see, and my piece came up to $6. I will have both channels linked in the description as well as the playlist, and also these are two amazing ladies that do a lot of DIYs and trash the treasures here on this YouTube platform, so check them out after you finish my video. So I started with my wood strip, and I just cut them down to size. I would have the measurements in the description down below, and I took some wood glue as well as hot glue, and I just put the frame together. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Please hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and also the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and occasional videos for collabs and challenges. I then use some of these skewers that I had on hand that I purchased from my dollar store, and some of my Sargent's black acrylic paint, and I took this piece of pool noodle that I had and I painted the skewers and stuck the skewers into the pool noodle to dry. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like seeing these types of DIYs. Also leave a comment below letting me know what you would like to see me create next. Once I had all the skewers painted and fully dried, I then took my shoe polish and I stained my frame. I wanted my piece to look a little darker than the original piece, so I did 3 coats of this. It had 2 different shapes, a square and a rectangle version of this piece, but I loved how this particular one looked, so I decided to recreate this piece rather than the other square version. If you'd like to see that, you can also leave a comment down below. Once it had dried, I cut my skewers to the measurements that I made after measuring, and I'm just lining them up here to make sure that they fit, and also to lay out my design. I did have to go in and cut some of the pieces a little shorter, but all that's within doing this project. I did decided to use a white marker, white color pencil, and mark where I needed to cut before cutting. I used some sandpaper to sand the edges after I had my final cuts, and I sanded the edges before gluing them down. Once I had everything lined up exactly how I wanted it to be, I went ahead and I started hot gluing. The original piece had a frame around with the metal, and since I was recreating this on a budget, I didn't place any because I didn't had any skewers long enough, and I did not want to join two skewers to make the frame. It still looks the same because you can hardly even notice the frame on the inside of the wooden frame, so I just went with leaving it like this. This was a super quick and easy DIY, I must admit. I loved how this piece turned out. It's so modern, farmhouse, and it's something that I'm trying to incorporate more in my home decor, and I'm just in absolute awe of how it turned out. So as I said before, check out Yami's channel. It's the Latina next door. She's the host of this challenge. She hosts this challenge every month, and her co-host this month is Courtney from Creative on the Cheap, and they are two amazing ladies here on YouTube, and I love their channels. They do amazing DIYs as well as trash to treasures. Also, subscribe to their channel and leave them a comment and let them know that I sent you. I added a sawtooth hanger to the back of the piece. I just screwed it in, but you can add twine or rope or whatever you feel suiting, whatever you feel that suits your decor, and I would see you guys in the next one. Bye.